With his MP9 and now they clash with Team Liquid.
Free angle. Nexa couldn't quite connect the bullets, but it's STEWIE 2K.
He is actually
going to do very well with one. On the reload, he has support. It's good from Naf on the multi-kill. STEWIE can't finish him off. It's Naf and Twist up against Monacy, but just a USP. It's not really the weapon you'd have liked in a scenario like this. Your position noted. And Naf executed.
Fade away.
That was stylish. Yeah. I suspect STEWIE's going to have his work cut out for him today. They're just going to be contacting in. STEWIE has Hunter close by. Nice angle. He's rewarded for the active peek into Yakinda. And he actually does deliver. Takes down Skulls as well. Slowed down by an incendiary as Hunter continues to keep them at bay.
Well, if you were hoping to bully the stand-in, that's not successful. 2 for 1 in the favor of G2. The damage that was done in just the round prior means that we... Oh, okay. I hope they keep coming B. That's something that STEWIE definitely brings us some attitude.
I like it. Starts his crawl, Cadian providing some cover, and not expecting that was Hunter, completely caught off by the angle of Naf. STEWIE, he gets his wish, they're coming to your bomb site, mate, what can you do with it? Does control the spray, oh, and the last bullet of the mag finds Naf's head. Massive from STEWIE, another double kill in that department, and make it 3, STEWIE. He gets what he desires, and again, picks up the round for G2.
I was going to say, looking towards lower, I think Monacy's good for 1.
You'd think so. Oh, actually just pulling away.
Well, the time up.
No, STEWIE. He needs a multi-kill here, and he will unload his magazine in combination with Hunter. Liquid completely shattered. Cadian's his next victim as well. 3 kills for STEWIE, and Monacy wraps it up. Keep coming, boys. Oh, he's a gangster. It's 4-4, and now Liquid back to peasantry.
Oh, no.
This is the opener. Unfortunately, we've got a great replay off, and look at that, just banging straight through the smoke. Nexa caught out. STEWIE's just having the best time.
G2, they feel it's coming. They're playing 4A. This will be a biff on long, Alex.
This is going to be a fast round, folks. Strap in. STEWIE getting across behind the smoke. They've thrown out the lamp smoke. T-smoke on the corner, spamming the smokes. Lots of damage, no deaths. Nico very low, clear of the smoke with the HE's big. STEWIE will convert. They're on the blue bin. That could be one hell of a nade. One hell of a nade indeed. Twists and Skulls very low, hanging on by a thread. A boost on the blue bin is a lot of info, and he's going to get the spam as well.
Then you have to save because B is very difficult to retake. Cadian should be dead. And there you have it.
Surely.
It's so quiet on the rest of the map, though.
Yeah. That's a good start. STEWIE, what have you got for us? It needs to be a multi, just holding down Mouse 1, a lovely spray, converts the second, that's the bomb into the site. Cadian hits the shot just in time. Monacy has the cross, but it's going to be a scout from Naf, has a little look. They use the HE to guise the cross, but still Cadian goes down. Twist, trying to get across, it costs him all of his health with a leg shot. Bomb goes down with a second to spare, but still no one, no hope. Naf gets run down.
Nice jump shot, Jesus. Come.
Dick. Yeah, not in P, okay?
Flash B, come B. B, for B. I flash. I'm hiding. He could be peeking.
I can flash again, guys.
Nothing out.
I'm Ollie.
You're good,
Jake.
It's clear, guys.
Watch out mid. We can see first.
Nice! Bro, they keep coming.
Jake, bro.
They keep coming, bro.
It's going to be interesting to see how things boil out in our second half. We swap in sides. You know there's an open play. That's a great Molotov to force him wide. He tries to bide his time. STEWIE will collect. Very uncomfortable for Yakinda, even more so for Skulls, just not the weapon or the angle. Here we go. Flash is arriving. Naf got to do something pretty brilliant here. I'm blind, I'm so blind, and now STEWIE's dead. Oh, Naf! Oh, that is outstanding! A triple in defense of the B site, and Liquid snatching Dust 2 away. It's their map pick for a reason, baby. They take it in regulation. That is...
We wake up tomorrow morning. Speaking of smoke criminals, right? Speaking of STEWIE 2K, like he showed up here.
Yes.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, nice.
You like that?
You had that one ready in the chat.
It was in the bag.
I do appreciate that. STEWIE 2K, incredible on the city side. I think this is where the story is going to be. Look where it starts. It's no coincidence. Multi-kill on the B side. And I think that Liquid as a whole had the plan to abuse possibly his position, because they attempted a couple times at the very, very beginning of it. Look, there was like 3 occasions already in the first 7 rounds where they attempted to break through the B tunnel with that Hunter in STEWIE 2K position, and his multi-kills were galore. I'm very impressed personally, maybe because I was left on that first impression of the Vitality game that was very complicated for him, but we delivered here.
You could make the argument about... Jesus.
I love it. Shout out, Ben.
Any key learnings from seeing G2's previous Inferno rep?
Too long.
Oh, Yakinda. Oh, he's done well to find one onto Nexa, and Naf right there to deal with the Hunter extra. Trying to block it. Oh. Oops. It's gone a little further than he would have liked. And now he's just going to play the numbers game, wait for the team. It does mean that the bomb goes down. So that's certainly going to embolden them into the next round of play. It's now Nico in a 1 versus 4. Goosh has been hit. Cadian softened up, and he does find a clean headshot into the first. Taking down Twist is a good start. That's even better. Could have been more. Cadian only had 3 HP. If that bullet had connected...
Even with Yakinda getting one on the way in.
I completely understand that Nexa didn't want to throw that smoke out early. Yeah, that's how Stewie's feeling, if you were wondering.
Still doing it with a smile on his face.
Yeah.
Understand why. It's been B, almost a B simulator, as Yakinda goes down to Stewie.
Twist. That molly on full makes things very uncomfortable for Nico.
He's going to come through.
He is going to push through, and that's going to be caught completely off guard. Gets it done. The AWP allows him to continue to find contributions. Last round, they'll hunt him down. And 4, G2, it's something to work with into the second half in a do-or-die survival fight into the second half of Inferno. Now from the playoffs, and G2 not far away from packing their bags and heading on home at the last day of the group stage. Cadian deleted by Nico, and with Stewie 2K's contribution, it falls into a dire, uncomfortable position for Yakinda and Nav.
Cash is concerned, 2K into the next. You can see just the speed of which they wanted to take this B bomb site, but everybody getting deleted one after the other. The 3 players from G2 locking
Nico on Coffins. They flash him off, and they find Stewie. Stewie controls the spray. And Monacy's rotated through. They spot the Ruins player. Stewie does farm up 4 kills, almost doubling his kill total with the anti-eco. Taz can't quite believe it. It's 8-8, folks. It was an 8-4 half. It was looking like it was a bit of a speed run to the playoffs for Team Liquid, but they've opened the door. Liquid. Problematic. Stewie readies himself for another multi-kill. They're doing the flashbang dance into Stu. He takes down Twists. Now it's Snap's turn. Nico spanks. 9 seconds. They need to kill Nico. He's just hiding out. Good wallbang from Skulls, but there's no time to plant. The round is over, and yeah, Hunter makes sure of it. Wow, G2 have secured themselves a lead now. Naf, 100 miles an hour, straight into a fully flash Nexa. They've got to clear him. Twist does. This pace change, it's getting under the skin. Oh, and it's only Monacy that can save them. He does manage to find the 3 of them. The Tech 9 perfectly suited. A quick scope to the face. Monacy sends Team Liquid back to spawn, head in hand. You can't get past the kid. And now 2 away from Nuke. Calling their flash. Frag from Stu, frag from Nico. Only Twist can save them now. He got them in, and now he needs to get them. Ow, it's a Monacy Tech 9 frag again. I think that was nuts. I think that was nuts. Just from Twist's perspective, it looked crazy. He was like mid-air. Look at this.
Whips back into it. You can see him change his time. Yeah, that's the type of reaction I'm expecting. Well, an early smoke has been dispatched from Team Liquid. That helps to remove slant vision from main. Now Twists with the P250. We saw just how good he was with it on Dust 2, but now he's instantly gooshed. Nico won and traded, and they're across to Secret.
199 damage dealt by Nico. Oh, that's a very well-placed nade in combination with the Jewel Beretta headshot. If he gets the next, it's practically curtains for this round as G2 look to continue their winning ways. It was a flawless run.
This time they do get the bomb down. Yakinda has 3,400, the rest of them at 26. Nade's going to find some damage as well as Skull's looking for space, out Squeaky. Oh, and has found a window of opportunity.
Yeah, Hunter, however, and Stewie just locking it all down.
I think if you can get across to Secret and you can get back vent control or at least push them off of the double doors.
Now, Yakinda wants to just rush top. Why not? A pace change. And it's been handled by none other than Stewie. Only the first, though. That does open the door for more.
Hunter burnt down.
Yeah, Cadian gets 100-0 with the flames. Cheeky still might get caught by the Cadian angle. How aware is Monacy? He was really quite aware. Cadian still gets it. That's a Liquid round. Oh, they found a solution. Wow, yeah. Full countdown from Cadian there. Into the top side. Stewie to be tested. And he delivers a multi-kill to get G2 situated with a heavy advantage. Yakinda trying to tip the scales. The first is great. The second is necessary. A molly. Oh, and a headshot onto Monacy. A 2v. Yeah, he's dead. Yakinda is sharp on for an ace clutch. What was 11 bullets, more than enough. Next bow. Revealed! Oh, yeah, that's a frustrating one. He got so close to it. Crosshair was there, got the info. Reaction. I mean, he had everything he needed and just couldn't.
Oh my God.
He just disappeared.
Rain delay.
Yeah. Caliber play the game that he dedicated.
Maybe
his
it's
life
reminding
to.
him of Neo. Now, I know that
Right.
obviously has the AWP, but Taz had the luxury of getting to play with Neo in 1.6, who is in the GOAT conversation alongside of Forrest.
Doesn't manage it. That was his way back into this 21st round.
30 seconds.
Skulls. Good frag onto
Bomb loose, bomb
Monacy.
loose.
Hang on a second. This gets uncomfortable. If he can find Stewie. Oh, an important one from Stu.
Cadian in the clutch, though. Plan.
Cadian's going to be on his way as well. Very loud. Stampedes in the vents. Nico's aware to provide the covering fire if he gives denied the plant somehow. But yeah, Nico's got him back of the skull. Sketchy. Very sketchy.
There's plenty of defuse kits. There's plenty of smokes. And, well, they are heading straight towards lobby, so this is definitely a gear shift. Are they top rushing?
With everything they've got. Stewie, he's trying his luck. A pace change from Stu. The flashes were good. He clears out Tetris, tries the transfer and delivers just like that. Charging into the site. Naf hasn't got the health for a second. Has to dip out.
But effective. Damn effective. And that's 12. Overtime secure for G2. This has been an insane series. Dust 2 we started on. They should have had it. Some interesting buys. We'll call it that. Led to G2 having an absolutely flawless CT half. And now we find ourselves one round the difference, 12-11, G2 securing overtime. Map 3, 1 round away from STEWIE 2K standing in with G2 and them in an arena. Nico knows exactly what this means. And the final kill for Nexa, 13-11, G2 have eliminated Team Liquid.
Magical. I mean, there has been heroics from everyone, even Stu. Locking it down, Dust 2 CT, running out to the top site in that make or break moment towards that double kill.
Speaking of which, what's up, Stu?
Adrenaline's going right now.
You hear that? You hear that? Run that one back one more. Yeah.
Right now?
You hear that little
hear
bird?
that?
Yeah, you didn't hear the bird?
No.
You don't need a bird.
I'm zoned out right now.
Yeah, I feel that. Hey, Jake, let's talk a little bit about this, man. First of all, you slide into G2, and you guys have found your way into the playoffs.
Remember to breathe.
Yeah, pretty crazy, isn't it, Jake?
Pretty crazy, yeah, actually. Honestly, got no words, man. I got no words.
Is anybody going to say anything?
You got some words. I don't know. You lead the conversation here.
Okay, fine. Let's do this then. Jake, was it uphill the entirety of the group stages? Like, what was the point where you guys figured out, like, hey, we can do this, and then we're going to take it that extra mile?
I actually thought we could do this the entire time. The hardest opponent, I'd say, was probably Mouse, and it's been a while since I've been here, been back in the competition. I feel like I still kind of have a lot in my head remembered and stored in here, but it's about getting reps and kind of making better decisions and not hesitating. I think I was hesitating a lot on the first day because I didn't get the reps.
Yeah.
But after playing against Mouse Sports and beating them, I knew the stage was definitely a possibility.
Did you ever get humbled at certain points in the server during the duels? You're like, holy shit, these guys are quick. Like, oh my God, where have I been?
Maybe on the first day, but throughout the tournament, I felt pretty confident individually. I didn't think my numbers really said my side of the game. When I got a fair duel, I was very confident in every duel I took. Especially today, I came out with a different type of tenacity. Just the storyline of eliminating the NA team and being the only NA player there.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Hey, listen, it's been very impressive to see what you guys did qualifying for the playoffs. I wanted to know the problem solving within the team, right? Hooksy isn't here. Nico is being the voice. How easy is it for you guys to figure out solutions on the fly? You're probably working with a limited amount of strats. Like, how does that work live in the server?
I think, to be honest, it's the Nico show. As long as we make him comfortable, we're going to succeed, even in the IGL role. I think we just have to kind of listen to what he has to say and what he needs from us, and then we kind of add it all together from there and let him decide.
I know, like, in the last round of the game there, for example, I think one of the smokes missed on outside. Nico's calling an audible to, like, you have to go down vents now. Like, was that, like, changing the strat on the fly because, like, things were messing up? And how natural was that for Nico to just pick that up again after, several years of not having an IGL, I guess?
I'm not going to lie. I threw a smoke the same exact way, so I don't know how it missed, but
happens a few times.
I don't know why he makes the audibles or cancels the original strat and kind of mid-rounds from there. I'm not too sure why. I think on this team, there's kind of no acknowledgement sometimes. So when Nico's saying we got to do the vent dive now, it's almost like pure silence. So for me, I just say, all right, fuck it, I'm going. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
There's
We
no
get the
sorry.
here.
You won. Like, you can pretty much say anything you want up here. Maybe not that. Let's not lose our cool.
Almost.
With that. Jake, getting you back in the server. How long you been looking forward to something like this?
Honestly, I wasn't even expecting to come here. The opportunity came out of nowhere, and I felt like this was something I couldn't pass up. I mean, NA crowd, playing Tier 1 event, haven't been here in a while. But at heart, I always felt like I've still belonged here. And honestly, I don't think really anything changed. Like, the meta hasn't really shifted that crazily. Maybe some new nades, people popping the smokes. But that's about it.
Yeah, I was actually about to ask you, talk about the meta. The role that you're filling here right now in G2, we felt from the outside that it would fit you in terms of like your aggression that's needed from you. Is that a fact? Do you feel relatively comfortable? I know you have no prep, but in essence, comfortable with what we're doing here?
I think before we came here, we tried practicing online. Throughout all that time, even to the first day, I felt pretty uncomfortable because as the entry, I'm very picky with what type of flashes I want and like what the objective is in the round. And if it's to end at a certain site, I like to know like what's the best flashes that I can use myself. And I didn't know any of that, so I'm kind of just like hesitating on running in or if I should go. And I think after the first day, when I voiced my uncomforts, Nico pretty much just said, you can do whatever you want, you can ask for what you want, just tell them.
Jake, let's talk a little bit about your teammate in Monacy, or Monashi, as some people call it.
I think
that
that's
guy
how
in the
you
very back.
pronounce it.
That's why he's our United States Air Force Aim High Player of the Match, but obviously you said it. This kid, he's quick, he's good. So talk to me a little bit about him in the server today.
Man, I think he saved us a lot, especially the round on Inferno with the Tech 9 in sight. I knew we couldn't do anything for him. Honestly, I was just throwing flashes randomly in spawn, just hoping it got him, and I got an assist for it. So
you learned that from Jordan?
He definitely saved us on a lot of rounds. I think at this point I'm pretty used to it, and I can't even count anymore how many times him and Nico saves us.
This is ridiculous.
This round was just dirty.
If Team Liquid got this one, this game could have changed completely.
Yeah, I mean, I think there were a lot of moments like that throughout the entire series, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he saved you on that one, but it felt like you guys had a stronghold on them on that city side of Inferno. Like, how was it from within? Because we were very critical of Liquid and what they were putting forth, because it felt like you guys were a step ahead the whole time.
They ecoed us a few times and put us in a very bad spot, especially on the last map here. But knowing their situation and what's to the public right now, we know they're not in the best state, and it's all about mindset. So it doesn't matter if they eco us. We can be down 11-1, 12-0. We can still win this game.
Yeah, what's the story with these eco rounds? We're starting to have a couple.
And force buys towards the end of
Wait,
it.
You can talk safe.
Are you the MP9 merchant or not? The MP9 merchant? Is that you?
Me?
Yeah.
I just do what I'm told, to be honest.
Yeah, all
right. These eco rounds yesterday, I think we had a game where we got ecoed, and I typed it. I said, dude, I don't care anymore. I'm going to make the anti-ecos. And then afterwards, Nico says, dude, we got this. It wasn't even that bad. I was like, okay, fine. And now that we got ecoed again, it ain't going to happen one more time.
No, he's taking charge now.
Yeah.
Kind of on that note, like after the first day, Monazi was interviewed and was asked, like, what does he think about you? And he's like, he brings a lot. He's very vocal, but also brings a lot of like ideas to the table. I guess that was like the question mark coming into the event was like, how much are you going to bring and try to get the team to do versus are you just going to sit there and be like a complete follower, just like whatever Nico says, yes sir, and you just do it out? What was the balance there?
So I know I'm coming in as a stand-in and I don't want to ruin anything they have, and I tried to have a lighter approach in terms of trying to give extra things that they don't have. But a lot of times, you know how it is, when you rep things so many times, you kind of have in your pocket what's good and what's not. And like I said, it's been stored up here, and a lot of times I see the struggles that they have, I have answers to. But I try raising these answers, and Nico prefers not to, change what they have already. So I kind of just leave them be. If it's good, it's good, and if it doesn't work, we'll talk about it another time.
So, Jake, I'm going to get you out of here pretty quickly. I'd ask you about playing phase. We'll save that for another day. Do you want to clear up that stuff about the FAMAS and the defuse? Do you want to tell the community what they need to know?
What FAMAS and the defuse?
On Anubis.
On Anubis, day one, I think it was.
You were saying defuse, and Nico's like, I don't have time. But
man, they can think I'm toxic if they want, but when Nico was about to defuse, he asked, do I have time? And then everyone said, yeah, you do. No kit though. And he turned around and grabbed the gun. I'm like, dude, go defuse. And then he said, no time. But after the game, it was Very close. Very close.
Did you go back and watch the tape? Had the answer to that?
We went through it. He was almost in shock. He spent a good 15 minutes looking at it, making sure it's not.
Just making sure.
It's because he has PTSD from when that happened before to him, right?
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, even looking at the game live, I'm like, wait a minute.
There's also the bug that you can't hear the music when you're dead sometimes. And I didn't hear the music, and he said, dude, the music started. And I'm like, oh, my bad. It wasn't on my end.
Yeah, but even then, the new bomb tick tone thing.
The tone changing.
Yeah, you've got like a second to get on the bomb as soon as you hear that, yeah.
Who knows? Only Valve has the answer to it.
That's right, and we'll leave it in their pockets. Jake, thank you very, very much. We'll get him out of here.
Thank
G2
you,
move
on into the playoffs. So we've got FaZe. They're going to join the likes of Vitality, Heroic, 9Z, and Spirit, but also who's not joining them is Team Liquid.
STEWIE